Hey class, Dr. Doug Brown here. I hope your Wednesday is excellent. I hope everything is going well and you're enjoying the class this week. Lots of information, a lot to consider this week in our week 6 discussion, especially as we explore and examine strategic plans. We continue to do that. Our questions this week are: communities with strategic plans more fiscally sound? We have seen different opinions in the discussion on that, and I would say one of the things I've tried not to do is influence the discussion, but I would have to agree that the answer to that is both yes and no. It really depends upon the community and the leadership, in my opinion, and how they develop those plans. Even though they may not have a strategic plan per se, using a template or some of those examples that we've seen, they may develop plans sort of on the fly or using a different sort of system, taking notes or, committee meetings, that sort of thing, not really a formal strategic plan. And so the outcomes in those communities may actually be better than those communities that have this strategic plan. I think it also makes a difference whether you have a strategic plan or not to follow that plan. We've seen and discussed this many times throughout the course thus far, in that what happens is a lot of communities will spend money to develop a strategic plan, and then they put it on the shelf. They don't refer to it, they don't look at it, because there's some of the roadblocks, those potholes that we've discussed, and so they get focused on that. The leadership gets focused on that, and they don't go back to the strategic plan. Now, as we've learned, strategic plans can be updated. They should be updated. There's some tweaking that we need to make to those occasionally, and so I think that's where we stay focused, in that if we have that strategic plan and we use it as a living document and go back and adjust it occasionally, it's possible that those communities could do much better fiscally, and the outcomes could be better if they are constantly adjusting that plan based upon economic factors, the things that are happening in the communities. And we do have that. Grant money, for example, it flows and ebbs, and we have it and then it's gone. The priorities of those grants change. Taxes change. We may have a community, as one of your students mentioned. We may have a business leave the community and just announce, and then all of a sudden tomorrow they're gone. Lots of things there that we need to consider. When we take a look at long-range planning, budget plans, and marketing plans, our question this week: can you really tie them together? If those plans are built so that they can be tied together, then absolutely yes. However, in my opinion, if we build those plans in, sort of independent of the other, and we're not communicating with the other committees, we're not communicating with the people that's involved with long-range planning, the budget plan, and then the marketing plan for our community, now we have a problem. It only makes sense to tie the three of those together so they work sort of hand in glove, if you will. It doesn't make any sense that we have long-range planning for the community. We take a look at zoning, we take a look at building a community, attracting businesses, and what industry we can get these days. Tie that into the budget plan for the city. Again, if we don't do that, and then we're not reaching out and marketing and sharing that information and letting these businesses know that we are trying to attract, and people for that matter, that we have a fiscally sound community that's dedicated to ensuring that we manage long-term growth correctly, that growth is balanced, that we have a good budget plan, that we've planned for those emergencies, those recessions, those downturns in the economy, and then we market that to those people that we're trying to attract. I think that we have, when we do all that together, you have a much better plan. You can sit down and demonstrate to the people that we're trying to attract, the businesses that we're trying to attract, we have our stuff together. We have it together. And I think that's what they want to see. They want to see that before we relocate our business there, before we move our people there, that those economic opportunities, we have fun stuff to do for the family. All those things should be packaged together in order to sell. It's sort of like a car. Obviously, you would not want to go to the car lot and buy a new Ford Mustang if it didn't have the tires. It requires the tires, the brakes, all pieces of that should work together in order to market our city, in order to build the city up, to ensure that we are moving forward and we are economically stable. So that's just some of my thoughts this week. Okay, let's move on. You're doing a great job with the discussions. You're doing a great job with the papers. I commend you all. We've only have a couple weeks left. If you've not taken a look at the final, please do that. I'm putting together a video on the final. We're still going to try to have the meeting this Thursday night. That's been some challenges with the software. I don't know what's going on there. Yesterday we had some issues with grading, so grading's a little bit delayed. We were not able to grade campus-wide for a period of time, and I apologize for that, but that was certainly beyond our control, and I think the IT people have addressed it. So discussions are great. You're involved, you're engaged, you're reaching out to your peers, you're sharing good thoughts. I know that in week 6, you begin to get tired. All of you work, you have families, you have things going on, you get tired. It's a lot of information. It's not hard, but it's a lot of information, and it's busy. And I know you get tired. Some of you are going to take the summer off. Others are not. I sent an email out about that. I encourage you to take a couple weeks off and sign up for summer. That's something that I always did. But I know that you're tired in week 6, and I'd encourage you just to, just keep going. We're almost finished, almost there. We're on the downhill slide, if you will. And so we just have a couple more discussions, a couple more papers, and the final, and you'll be good. Take a look at that final assignment. Look at those instructions carefully. Look at those samples and examples that I've given you in the past, posted to the announcements. Please use the feedback that I've given you. And hopefully we can put all that together and then create that good final product. And I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to do fine with the final project. You've done well with the discussions. You've done well with the papers. You've given it your all to learn the material. You've put 110% into grasping writing and APA. So I commend each of you for all your excellent work. And I know you'll do excellent on the final. So that's just some of my thoughts. I wanted to touch base with you on this beautiful Wednesday. It's about 82 degrees here. The sun is out. The grass is knee-high. And I'd like to be out there mowing it right now, doing some stuff. But that's going to wait. It's going to storm again this weekend. It's tornado season for us, so we're expecting some storms again this weekend. And lots of rain. There'll be plenty of time to mow the grass another time. I'm 100% dedicated to you. I want to make sure that you do well in the class. That's from day one. It continues. If you have any questions, you need any help, reach out to me. Many of you have, so call me day and night. We can visit via Facebook, or you can text me or email, whatever is best for you, and I will do my best to help you. So keep rocking along. Thanks for taking time to watch this short video. And if you need something, let me know. Keep rocking. Don't give up. We're almost done.